Hello everyone! Today we're going to try a new paint for the first time that it's called Beyond Paint, and we're going to do a mid-century modern dresser makeover. This video is very easy to follow along with, and it's perfect for anybody that is thinking about painting furniture. If this sounds like something that you would like to try, then hang out with me and let's go! Today's video is sponsored by Beyond Paint and it's one-step paint. What that means is that there is no stripping, sanding, priming or protection. I'm very interested to see if it's true because it's going to save so much time. I began this project by picking up a mid-century modern dresser from a local dealer. It's a nice piece of furniture, but it's a little outdated and it needed new life. The color that I'm using is bright white, which is just like it says, a bright white color. They recommend using a roller and I will be using a roller that they send me. The first thing I noticed how thick this paint was, and my first reaction was to pour some water like I will normally do with chalk paint, but this is not chalk paint. I loaded my roller with a small amount of paint, then rolled it a little to spread the paint evenly on my roller. I immediately noticed the coverage. It goes on easy, very nice and very smooth and covers really well. The speed was also very noticeable. At the beginning, it was very awkward for me because I'm not used to rolling paint on my furniture, but then I got used to it. Using a roller, it's very easy, so if you're a beginner, this is going to make things much easier. For the smaller pieces like the corners and edges of front, I had to use the brush they sent me. It was okay, but later on I swapped it out of one of my better quality brushes and it was much easier to brush. The roller was just not very effective on the inside of the front border. For the drawers, I also used a brush for the handles. The roller just isn't going to work for curves and small grooves. Once that was done, I was back to the roller. I can't believe how fast it was going. Here is what the first coat looked like, dry. It says to let it dry between 2 to 4 hours, so I followed the instructions. The second coat went on just as easy as the first coat did. I kept my lines straight and long for the most part. Same thing again, except this time I used a better brush and that went much easier for the parts I didn't use the roller. says you only need 2 coats, but I added a 3rd coat anyway because I felt like it needed a 3rd coat because I was going after that completely full white coverage. Once that was done, I put back drawers in and we were done painting. You can be done at this point and you have a beautifully updated furniture, which took me probably an hour of actual work. I decided it needed one more thing to make it look perfect, and that is gold. I'm using gilding wax, my favorite way to update hardware like hinges and knobs. I'm using Pepe King Gold. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing their name correctly, but this is my favorite company. They have different colors. For this project, I decided to go with King Gold, which is my favorite. The way I use gilding wax is with my finger. You can use a small brush, which I will use as well. You don't need a lot. This gold is very pigmented and strong. It's much easier to control it with your finger, and that is my favorite way to use it. Then you just paint over with your finger wherever you want it to be gold. It's that simple. I just kept applying until I had a solid gold coverage. I love gold gilding wax. I apply it on almost all my hardware. Very easy to use, and bottle goes a very long way. Mine bottle almost lasted a year. Then I grabbed a small little brush to get into the places my finger couldn't. Again, you will want to grab some and unload it just as you did with your finger. Then just go ahead and apply wherever you want your gold. I'm addicted to gilding waxes, so I'm just warning you before you buy it. I also thought how cool will some gold tips look on the legs, so I went ahead and I added some. I used my brush for this and just tried to create a straight line all around the bottom of the legs. It came out so nice. I love them. That's pretty much it. That's all I did. And at this point, the piece was ready to be staged to take some pictures to show off our fabulous makeover. I believe how little time it took to do such an amazing transformation. We went from outdated and old looking piece to very pretty and white updated furniture that anybody will want in their home. I have never finished a project this fast. While it's not chalk paint, it's very similar and got the job done very fast and beautifully. That was all, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, leave me a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you know every time I upload a new video. I hope to see you next Friday. Thank you, guys. Bye.